Welcome back. Today we're doing something that blurs the line between art project and industrial production. We're building a KAWS-inspired pop art idea board, printed on magnet-receptive ACM, with contour-cut magnetic thought bubbles you can rearrange every day. This piece is part wall art, part creativity tool. It's designed to spark ideas, brighten your workspace, and look like it belongs in a gallery and a workshop at the same time. We'll walk through everything: the design, the print, the cut, the laminate, and finally the hanging setup. Every step mixes craftsmanship with creativity. So if you're into printmaking, pop art, or creative workspace design, this is a build you'll love. Let's get started. Design concept pop art has always been about taking everyday visuals and turning them into something extraordinary. Bright color, bold lines, a little bit of rebellion. Artists like KAWS took the familiar and gave it emotion. That blend of nostalgia and attitude is exactly what we're channeling here. This board design started as a simple sketch, a cluster of comic-style thought bubbles floating around a central workspace. Each bubble represents an idea, a thought, a plan, or something you're still figuring out. The concept is that your ideas are alive, always moving, always changing. Instead of a static whiteboard, this one becomes a living piece of art. We built the digital design in Adobe Illustrator, layering color blocks with heavy black outlines. Each bubble was offset with a small drop shadow for depth. The color palette mixes warm reds, yellows, and teals with neutral grays to stay playful without getting messy. We made sure the layout would print perfectly on a 4 by 4 foot ACM panel, big enough to feel bold, but small enough to hang in an office or studio. Every inch of the board is balanced, a mix of rhythm, motion, and negative space. This is what gives pop art its energy. It feels alive even when it's standing still. Printing now for the fun part, printing. We're using magnet-receptive aluminum composite material, or ACM for short. It's a flat, durable panel that takes ink beautifully and doubles as a magnetic surface. First, we clean and prep the panel, removing dust, fingerprints, and static. Any debris at this stage could ruin the finish or create bubbles under the ink. It's worth taking a few extra minutes to make it perfect. Then we load the sheet into the HP R2000 latex printer. This machine is built for precision, perfect for rigid sign materials, metallics, and second surface projects. We print the color layer first, using vibrant CMYK inks. Latex inks cure with heat instead of solvents, so there's no harsh odor and the colors stay consistent across the whole sheet. They're also UV stable and scratch resistant, so even near windows this piece won't fade over time. During printing, we watch for jet alignment and banding, making sure those gradients stay buttery smooth. A single misalignment can throw off the whole piece, so precision is everything. Once printed, the board comes out warm to the touch. We let it cool and off gas for a few minutes before handling, then check it under bright light for any color inconsistencies. What you get is a flawless, high-contrast pop art layout, bright, crisp, and ready for finishing. Cutting now, it's time to cut the printed ACM panel on the router. This part is where precision meets performance. We're using the Kongsberg X24 cutting table, fitted with a high-speed spindle and vacuum hold down. As the bit starts, you can hear that clean hum, the sound of metal and motion perfectly in sync. The cutter glides across the surface, following every toolpath we mapped out in the design file. It slices straight through the aluminum composite layer, then through the polyethylene core, leaving a flawless edge. The vacuum keeps the sheet completely still, eliminating chatter or movement, even on long passes. That stability is what gives you razor-sharp corners and perfect straight lines. Once the final pass is done, we clear the dust, lift the panel, and check the edges by hand. They're smooth, clean, and cool to the touch, exactly how you want a precision-cut ACM board to feel. Every cut is crisp, every corner tight. It's that combination of industrial accuracy and artistic intent that makes the whole project come alive. Laminating now that everything's printed and cut, it's time to make it last. We apply a satin laminate layer over the board. Lamination protects the surface while adding a subtle, professional finish. A satin sheen strikes the perfect balance, not too glossy to create glare, not too flat to mute the colors. It makes those comic-style outlines look rich and deep. We run each piece through the hot laminator slowly, checking for bubbles and wrinkles. The adhesive activates evenly across the surface, locking the ink under a clear shield. Once laminated, we trim the excess film and round the corners where needed. This not only looks better, but prevents the laminate from lifting over time. Plus, fingerprints wipe right off, so the board always looks clean and professional. The end result is tactile and satisfying. You can literally feel the quality when you handle it. It's what turns a good print into a premium product. Next up, the magnets. This is where digital design meets real-world precision. We print our thought bubbles on magnetic sheet stock, thick enough to hold firmly, but still flexible. Each magnet sheet is laminated first for protection, then placed on the cutting bed. Using the Kongsberg X24 cutting table, we run a contour-cut job using registration marks that match the design file. The optical camera system reads the marks, adjusts the alignment, and ensures every cut lands exactly where it should. That accuracy means no white edges, no crooked shapes, just perfect outlines that feel like they jumped off the page. As the cutter moves, you hear that distinct hum, a sound that every print shop knows well. It's the sound of craftsmanship, of digital precision meeting physical material. Once the bubbles are cut, we test the edges by hand. Smooth, consistent, no frays, that's the standard. We also cut a few accent magnets, small stars, lightning bolts, and exclamation points. Little details that give the board personality, like stickers for grown-ups. All of these magnets are stackable, swappable, and easy to handle. It's all about giving you a creative tool that's both functional and fun to interact with. Hanging now, let's bring it all together. Hanging this board is where design meets display. For a more relaxed studio vibe, just lean it against the wall. It looks great either way. Once mounted, the fun begins. We start snapping the magnetic thought bubbles into place. Big ones, small ones, scattered and overlapping. Every piece clicks onto the board with satisfying precision. Now you can arrange your ideas however you like, quotes, sketches, plans, or just bursts of color. It's flexible, interactive, and alive. This design works perfectly for creative offices, classrooms, cafes, or even your living room. It's art that encourages participation. You're not just looking at it, you're using it. And because it's ACM, it's built to last, lightweight, weather-resistant, and easy to clean. You can even swap the magnets out seasonally to match your mood or project theme. In the end, you've got a one-of-a-kind pop art idea board that's both decorative and functional. Every time you move a magnet, you're literally moving your thoughts. And that's the KAWS Style Pop Art Idea Board, a fusion of creativity, engineering, and pure fun. We designed it. We printed it. We cut it, laminated it, and hung it, and now it's alive on the wall. This is what I love most about printing, taking an idea from your head and turning it into something physical you can touch. Every color, every contour, every line matters. That's the beauty of blending art and fabrication. If you enjoyed this project, make sure to like the video, subscribe, and comment what you design next. Would you make a pop art theme? A minimalist theme? Something seasonal? Let me know. I read every comment. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you can dream it, you can print it. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel grow and lets me keep sharing more print projects, workflow tips, and creative builds just like this one. I've got more videos coming soon, from ACM and Coroplast printing to new magnet ideas, router setups, and home office decor builds. So stick around, join the community, and let's keep making cool stuff together. Thanks for watching, and remember, if you can dream it, you can print it.